I'm here with Callie Rigney. Thank you, Callie, for agreeing to sit down and do this interview. And I just really appreciate that you're willing to throw your hat in the ring and to be considered as a candidate and run for this board. It's a brand new position. And I think that since it's brand new, this is the first time people are getting to vote on it. And for them to get to put a face with the name and get to know who you are a little bit, I think it's just really beneficial. And so I appreciate it. I think other people will. And so let's just start there. Can you just tell the people watching this who you are, and just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. I'm Callie Rigney, Mayor Pro Tem of Colleyville. I live in, obviously, Colleyville. Been married for almost 20 years. We have 3 boys. I was raised in Tarrant County in Grapevine, and I'm running to represent the best interests of the taxpayers.
How about that? Very good. So when you heard that this is a position that is going to be on the ballot and that you can run for, why did you decide that you wanted to run?
Well, I think I understand the big picture of it being on the city council. I think just having people advocated for the taxpayers is important. And I think it's important to be transparent and let people know what the processes are over at TAD, and so they can understand how things work and how we can make things better.
Gotcha. How about that? And so now let's just say you're on the board. If you are elected, what are some things that you would like to change? What are some things you would like to accomplish?
Well, first and foremost, I want to make sure that we are transparent, and that's just in so many ways. Make sure that we're accessible, make sure that the website is up and running and working correctly, make sure that our appraisal system and software delivers fair and accurate results. Until I get in there, I can't tell you every little thing, but at the end of the day, I just want to do what's best for the taxpayer, not necessarily for the TAD. So.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Very good. Now, the organization has been running for a while. They've been able to get through. Of course, they've been in the news a fair amount. And so, but with any organization, there's good and bad that happens. I'm just curious, is there anything that you think that TAD is doing good? Or is there anything that you think that TAD needs to change?
Well, I recently realized that they have become accessible. They put the websites or the email addresses for the board members so people can get a hold of them. But I still wish we had a little bit more information just as homeowners and taxpayers. So I think that just the transparency and the ability to watch the meetings. I tried to download the meeting from February and it wouldn't download. And so just little things go a long way. Just making sure that just the taxpayers or the homeowners or property owners, have all the information they can to understand what's going on over at TAD.
Gotcha. Very good. This position is unique. The other board members are appointed by taxing entities, and so they are really there to represent the taxing entities. The unique thing about this position is that it is something that the public gets to vote on for the first time, and so you would be our taxpayer advocate on that board. Is there anything that you feel like would be a unique interest that you would have that maybe some of the other board members wouldn't have, that, or maybe I should rephrase it and say, how would you uniquely represent taxpayers? And it may be a repeat of something you've already said, but I just wanted to see what you had to say.
Well, I'll be a voice for them, but I want to make sure that I'm accessible, that they know what's going on, that we appoint the right appraisal review board members, that they're open to listening to people and understand what's going on. But I feel like if we have the evaluation and the appraisal system done correctly, we shouldn't have that many appeals. We shouldn't have, we make it to where people can, have an appeal, which is great. But, if it's done right, we shouldn't even be doing that. It would eliminate a lot of issues, I think.
Gotcha. Very good. Now, I know you've got a website. Is that right?
I do.
Yeah. What's your website?
VoteCallieRigney.com.
All right. I'm going to come back to that. I was just mentioning it just because I just wanted to give you an opportunity to explain any other points that might be on your website or anything else that you just would like to share with voters on why they should vote for you.
Well, I definitely think there needs to be, we're moving in the right direction at TAD, but there's still improvements that could be made for sure. And I'm open to evaluating all ideas and ways that we can work towards solutions and make things better at TAD.
Terrific. All right. And one more time, how can people learn more about you? And if they wanted to dive a little deeper, go see your website. What was that?
Okay. To learn more about my campaign, go to votecallierrigney.com.
All right. Terrific. Well, thank you again for agreeing to sit down, and I wish you the best of luck in your campaign.
Okay. Thank you.
You got it.